Good morning, D1. Happy Monday. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about what your jobs are today. So you can see I've already come to our Bitmoji classroom. Remember, if you are wondering how do we get there, you start on the home page, you come to assignments. It is the week of December 7th through the 11th, and you click the Monday tab. I'm already here, and again, it is December 7th. It is a Monday. Let's talk about your job. So first things first, we have the sun for our grammar, our morning work. We are talking about plural possessive nouns. So plural possessive nouns are the same as singular in the fact that they are showing possession. Remember, it belongs to someone. But with plural possessive nouns, we are now talking about something belonging to multiple people. And so that is going to be the big difference. And so please, please, please watch this video because it is going to be so helpful in explaining plural possessive nouns. Then you're going to come down to slide number 2, and you're going to see it's going to ask what is a plural possessive noun. Big hint, I just kind of explained it, but watch the video because it's going to also reinforce that idea. Then you're going to see that you are given a rule number 1. If a plural ends with an S, add the apostrophe after the S. Remember, the apostrophe on your keyboard, it is the same button as the quotation marks, right next to the enter button on the right side of your keyboard. So just keep that in mind. And so you can see in this example, it says the toys that belong to my sisters. The noun, sisters, and the toys are belonging to the sisters. You are going to see that sisters, it's talking about more than one, and it ends in an S. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to add an apostrophe after the S. And so you're going to go through and you are going to look and say, oh, okay, students ends with S, so I'm going to add an apostrophe after that S, and just go through for the other examples. Then you're going to see you have your journal prompt. You're going to go ahead and click on the black and white journal. And it is Make Believe Monday. This prompt I'm so excited about. This one you guys get to be really, really creative. It says write a story from the point of view of a tree. Now, you can be as creative as you want for this one. You can write from the point of view of a Christmas tree. You can write from the point of view of this giant old tree at Thomas Kelly. The point of view of a tree in a forest, point of view of a tree at your house. You can be as creative as you want. These trees can have live creatures in it. It could have no live creatures in it. It could have kids climbing it. You can be as creative as you want. Remember that there is a minimum of 5 to 6 sentences expected for these assignments, these journal prompts. And we have our Zoom. We are going to be traveling to our next country today. I'm so excited, so make sure you show up on time. And I also have important information about tomorrow, so please show up on time so we can go ahead and talk about that. Then we have our IB assignment. We are talking about picking a holiday. So you're going to go ahead, you are going to click on the IB symbol. You are then going to click on this Google form. So you are going to see you are given a lot of options of holidays. These are going to be your options for your research for our big holiday project. So you're going to go through, you are going to look and see, which one of these really sticks out to me? And if you come across one, you're like, I don't know what St. Nicholas Day is. What you can do is you can open up another tab. Remember, we've done this before. You click on the little plus sign. And you can go ahead, you can research. So you can go ahead, you can say St. Nicholas Day. And I'm going to type in 3rd grade to make sure that the information is appropriate for me. And I'm going to go down and you can see that there is a ton of information. KidConnect.com. Let's see what it says. Ooh, and look, it has a lot of information here. St. Nicholas Day, or the Feast of St. Nicholas, is a Christian festival celebrated every December. Oh, and I keep going down, and ooh, there's some key facts and information. So these are great bullet points to just kind of describe what exactly this holiday is about. And so yeah, so then you are going to go ahead, you are going to look through, you are going to decide which of these holidays is the most intriguing for you, and you're going to go ahead, you are going to click and press submit. And that is your way of letting us know which holiday you have selected. Then you are going to go ahead, you are going to have a break. After your break, you're going to come back, you're going to do your daily prefix and suffix practice. Remember to click the YouTube button. And you are going to follow along. Remember, this is an everyday job. Then we have author's point of view. You're going to click on the orange text. And you are going to go ahead, you are going to click on the assignment, and you are going to be listening. You have the option of audio or reading this story or this informational writing about screen time. Screen time referring to the amount of time kids are in front of a screen, whether it's a TV, an iPad, a computer. And so you're going to go ahead, you are going to either read or listen to this story. Now, you are going to go to slide number 2, and you are going to see that you have these yellow boxes here. You are going to first type your name, and you are going to go through and answer these questions. It would not be appropriate to just write one-word answers, and it would not be appropriate to not fully answer each question. These questions are very specific in what they ask. So, for example, number 1, it says, what is the author's point of view? You would restate the question. The author's point of view is blank. You would tell me, what is the author's point of view? What are they arguing here? What are they saying about screen time? Then you're going to go down to number 2. What is one reason they give to support their point of view? You're giving me one reason. One reason they give to support their point of view is blank. Then number 3. What is your opinion on the topic? Now, this is just you deciding. Yes, I agree with the author that kids spend too much time on the computer. Or yes, I agree that with the author that students do not have enough time with screens, or whatever the author's argument is. You're going to let me know, yes, I agree, yes, or no, I disagree. So you're going to go ahead, you are going to type that here. Then you need to compare and contrast your point of views. So, if you agree with some parts of the author's point of view, then you would say, I agree with these parts of the author's point of view. I disagree with these parts of the author's point of view. So you are going to not only now tell me which parts of the argument you agree with, but also which parts you disagree with. And then lastly, for number 5, you are going to identify 3 reasons the author is against too much screen time. So that means you need to go back to the article and look for 3 reasons. I'm going to tell you right now, usually the reasons are split up into paragraphs. And you can see 1, 2, 3 paragraphs are here. So if you look in paragraph 1, you'll probably find a reason. If you look in paragraph 2, you'll find another reason. And if you look in paragraph 3, you will find another reason. So use the paragraphs as a tool to be able to organize and organize your thinking, as well as support you in answering these questions. Then we have lunch. After lunch, you have multiplication review. So you're going to go ahead and click on the math symbols. And you are going to see, you have first, you're going to go ahead, you are going to write your name. And you are going to go through and you are going to answer each of these questions. You should be familiar with all of these because we've practiced now all of our multiplication facts. You are going to be typing the answer, so keep that in mind as you are going through and solving. If there is a mistake, remember, because these short answers are really, really picky, just patiently write Miss Walsh, or not patiently, but politely send Miss Walsh or Miss Lopez a message letting us know, and be patient and flexible while you wait for us to respond. And then finally you have iReady Math. You're going to go ahead and click on the iReady symbol, and that's going to be it for your day. If you have any questions, please let us know. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day. All right, bye D1.